Alright, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So we're getting around to some more Shonen Jump stuff today. So like I mentioned in my other videos, I got preoccupied with Liza P DLC Shadow dropping this weekend, along with some other personal stuff I had to attend to. So hopefully I'll get back to read through sometime next weekend. But in the meantime, a lot of good content still coming your way, so if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But without further ado, let us dive into it with Akane-Banashi, story 161. Sorry, just put this up on my tablet. She really could win. Surprise! Story by Yuki Suinaga, art by Takamasa Moe, with Rakugo supervision by Kikuhiko Hayashiya. And you see, as a flashback is assigned to Asakusa Hanayashiki. Yeah, I've got to win without making people laugh. My goal is a performance like an amusement park. Jav, translation of course, Stephen Paul, lettering by Sneeron. So yeah, there was a cheapskate of a man who hired 10 employees to help run his business. But due to the high cost of goods, he felt he needed to let go of 5 of them. Even with just 5 employees, however, the business got by. It's like, so then, I don't need all 5. He cut his staff down to 2 and the business still ran. So he said he didn't need employees at all and ran it with just himself and his wife. Well, at this point, he didn't need his wife and divorced her. Now it was just the owner still scraping out a living on his own. So he thought, do I really need myself either? And in the end, he hung himself. And you see like her mimicking like choking as she has like a little rope, imaginary rope that she uses to hang herself. And you see the audience kind of like taken aback by this kind of dark tone. It's like the way she's performing. Is she turning Shiwaya into... It's like a father and son are walking along the river. Suddenly the father trips on a rock and falls right into the water. It's like into a ghost story? It's like, daddy, well, what should I do? I can't swim. Someone, anyone. He's making like these stupid ass goofy faces. She's like imitating this, like, someone, anyone, we need help. He's like, what? It's like, I'll save him for 5 Rio, no less. It's like, now it turned extremely silly. But no sooner do I say that than one man, rather than buying himself food, would simply use the scent of the eel grilling restaurant across the street to flavor his bowl of rice. It's like, that's good stuff. Pop and sizzle, just listen to the sound of the charcoal. And the fat dripping off that fresh, juicy eel, dunk it in the tara sauce and cook it over the fire, and you get a noseful of the savory scent of rich shoyu flavor. Then take a bite, whoa! And the scent alone will make the rice taste better. It's like, now it's a food report. She's changing it up at a feverish pace and crossing over genres. And you see, comedy, ghost story, gourmet. It's like, this will require the power to assert your own will. It's like, so what do I have? What will I assert? I should be examining myself, my roots. The power of art where the presence of nothing means the presence of everything. I'm sorry, folks, I can't make you laugh, but I'll make sure you can enjoy every other emotion. And you have Shiwaya is basically a cool collection of funny little vignettes about people who are cheap. But even for an anthology, the breadth on display is wild. This is more than just getting your money's worth from the material. It's like you can't even laugh at it. It's just crazy. It's like a performance like an amusement park. It's like, yep, something overflowing with all kinds of fun. I want it to be like a Rakugo Hanayashiki. And you see gourmet drama, ghost story comedy. It's like there's that was like a distillation of the kaleidoscope approach. It's like not a single laugh. She overwhelmed them instead. It's like I feel like she really could win without making anyone laugh. Fucking Christ, man. And we'll see as it's like dead silence as she walks off. It's like, so you actually went to watch from the wings. Once again, your enthusiasm is admirable. And Hikaru was like, what did you think? He's like, huh? You were listening to her. What did you think? He's like, to be honest, and you have... Christ, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. You have the first Zuian Prize finalist, 6 total finalists. First, Karashi Sanmate. Second, Hikaru Arakawa. Third, Saryu Kanpute. Fourth, Uchiwa Hakuraite. Fifth, Akane Arakawa. Sixth, Zenmei Arakawa. And you have orders based on scoring results. Finals should report to the lobby by 10 a.m. tomorrow, July 9th. And he's like, I was disappointed. She wasn't even worth my while. Like, I literally do not know what to make of this chapter. And I don't know if that's intentional or not. I guess we'll go by it from the beginning. So, yes, like I was thinking when I was reacting to the last chapter, like, what does Akane mean by, like, I want my performance to be like an amusement park? And I'm like, all right, you know, pretty parks, like different attractions, different kind of things for everyone, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, maybe she wants to, like, you know, have a story that appeals to everyone across, like, ranges of genres, whatever. Like, there's a little bit of something for everyone. And so you kind of get that essence, you know, filtered in through the story, which is like, oh, I'm kind of like going through the different kind of like genres and modes of storytelling. I've got a ghost story, I've got a comedy, I've got a thriller, like, etc. Right? And throughout the entire thing, you have like a lot of emphasis of like, oh, you know, she's not making people laugh, but she's kind of like tonally like switching very quickly from like one story to the other. And they're kind of like trying to justify it, like, oh, well, you know, Shibuya is supposed to be like a series of vignettes, like a series of like, you know, different kinds of stories united by like a common theme. And again, it's like kind of emphasizing this idea of like, oh, you know, that's why she thought of an amusement park. It's like, all right, it's all like unified by this thing of like, oh, you know, people want to have fun, they want to be entertained, blah, blah, blah. But I think the thing, I don't know if this is a deliberate thing that they left out, like if they had an awareness of like this was a thing that they're leaving out deliberately. Everyone kind of points out like, oh, you know, the audience is definitely not laughing, but she's kind of overwhelming them with like, you know, the way she's performing. But no one ever brings up the idea like, all right, you're overwhelming the audience, you're not making them laugh, but are you entertaining the audience? Like, you know, it's an amusement park. If people go in there and they're not entertained, you're a failure as an amusement park. So did Akane actually manage to do that? Did she actually manage to entertain everyone based on you trying to appeal to like this broad range of like groups across the spectrum of like the storytelling with the way she did it? And I don't know if we're going to get an answer with regards to that, because at the end where it's like, oh, you know, Hikaru's asking like, oh, what did you think like of her performance? I was honestly either expecting them not to give us an answer, like you just like caught flash away to like, you know, kind of getting the results, whatever, or you'd say like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, Connie is back, oh, like I could sense it, or something like that. But it's kind of amusing him being like, you know, I was kind of disappointed she wasn't even worth my while. I don't know also why she's like completely like shell shocked by like the idea of like, oh, she placed in 5th place, like she placed in 5th place in like rankings, like, oh my god, I can't believe I scored so low. Like, what did you expect? Like, we had like just dead cricket silence from the audience when you walked off the stage. Like, you're just like, oh, it doesn't matter, like if I don't make them laugh, like I did what I wanted to do, I'm gonna make it like a Rakugo amusement park. Like, even with her apprentice being like, oh, you know, she overwhelmed them instead. The fact that she's walking off like the shell shock, being like, oh my god, I can't believe I only placed 5th. Like, I feel like it would have been a vastly better storytelling decision if she did not place in the prize at all. Like, she just completely did not make ranking at all because of how stupid her stunt was. But I guess I would be asking for too much from this series. So we'll see. Again, like, I don't know, like, I feel like part of me would have had a little bit more respect for Akane. She's kind of honest about the fact, like, you know, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm going to use this as a chance to experiment and test out my style to see what works, what doesn't, instead of going out there and having, like, the shell shock expression at the end, like, oh my god, I only placed in 5th. Like, I'd have more kind of like understandability. She's kind of like, I know I'm going to go in there and fuck this up because I still haven't gotten a true grasp of the idea I'm searching for, like what's expected of me, instead of just being like, I'm just going to go out there and make it like an amusement park. So we'll see. But I don't know, man. I really don't know what direction this arc is heading in. I really don't. But we'll see. I don't know. Like, maybe I need to take a break from Akane, like get back to this arc once it's over, but we'll see what happens. So all that said, I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, I'll hopefully be back to read-throughs next weekend. So until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.